everyone, and welcome to this week's skills videos for on your bike. So this week we're going to be looking at our skills of pushing the bike coming out of transition. So obviously you're all going to be at different levels, so all take it at your own pace. And please make sure you're using adult supervision. You're finding a nice quiet place to do it within the social distancing restrictions we've got at the moment and the lockdown restrictions. So I'm outside my house at the moment on a very quiet cul-de-sac, and I'm using a small stretch of road that has nobody coming by it most of the day. You can obviously do this in your garden if you're younger and got a small bike and the ground's quite flat. Alright, but please use that common sense, and also make sure you're wearing your helmet and everything you would do normally if you're out riding your bike. Okay, so the first skill we're going to be looking at is pushing your bike. So you've come into transition, which we would have worked on in the run video, and you'll see as you come into transition all your things you need to think about in transition, so look at the run skills videos for that. The next thing you need to think about is now we're going to be coming out of transition with our bike, you know, so some of us might be walking out of the transition, some of us might be running. So we're going to look at how to run out of transition with your bike. I've got my bike here. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be holding the back of the saddle, okay? So I'm going to try and keep the bike upright if I want it to go straight. If I want it to go to the left, I'm going to tip it to the left. If I want it to go to the right, I'm going to tip it to the right, okay? So basically just practice to start with, walking your bike forward, pushing it by the saddle. Nice and easy. And then running with your bike. So it's good to practice steering, okay, seeing how the wheel tilts. You can move your bike backwards and forwards, okay, and pushing round in a circle. The next one we can look at is once you're confident with walking on your bike, you can try running with it, okay? So again, hand on the saddle, running as you would do, forward, turning, running back again. Right. Again, practicing in between cones as well to get that going. Right, once you're confident with that, the next thing we're doing, you'll notice although I've got clip pedals, I've got my trainers on, okay? I'm going to do this bit first. So we're not going to launch straight to elastic bands and shoes, and this will also help the ones that have still got trainers and pedals as well. So the next thing we're going to go is we're going to transition from running with our hand on the bike to our hands onto the handlebars, okay? So we're going to be running, we're going to go onto the handlebars, and we're going to start to skip to the side, okay? And that again. Run, and skip. And you can sort of see as I'm starting to skip, my rear leg is starting to throw upwards. So you can kind of see what's going to come next. Now hold on your handlebars as you were doing, sideways onto your bike. Put the brakes on so your bike doesn't go anywhere, okay? And lift your leg up and over and onto the saddle. And you'll see some great YouTube videos out there from other coaches sort of showing and doing exactly the same. So if my video is a bit out of focus or a bit small for you, just have a look at some YouTube videos as well of mount and dismounts. There are some really good ones out there. So you're going to do this. Once you're happy, again what you'll notice is my saddle is lower. So tip, keep your saddle lower until you're used to getting on here. Not too low, otherwise flying onto your bike, you'll be a big drop down and you're going to jar yourself. But just take it down 10 centimetre, something like that, so it's a little bit easier, okay? So once you're happy, yeah, that's how I'm going to get my leg over. And again, you might be pushing up on your tiptoes to get your leg up and onto the saddle, okay? We're then going to try to combine the movement. Now, please bear with the fact that I haven't really mastered the flying mount. It's only in the last couple of days that I've really ever had time to practice it. practicing your own skills as a coach never really happens, and it's been something I've wanted to do. So thank you, juniors, for giving me the chance to practice, but please bear with the fact that your coach is not an expert, and again, perhaps watch some other videos as well, but at least have fun watching me try. All right, let's have a go. So running in, hands, skip, 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 and on. And probably in that move, I've crashed into at least 3 other athletes on the way out of transition. Shall we try again? So, run, 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 skip, skip, and on to pedals. Oh, it's going to take you some practice, this, juniors, but I think you get the idea, and I hope you'll have lots of fun doing it. So remember the tips. Make sure, good adult helping with you, try with your saddle a little bit lower so it's easier to get your leg over, all right? Make sure you've got your helmet on. Obviously, as well as the flying mount, another way you can mount your bike is, again, we went from using a skill we're using the dismount, okay, scooting along with our bike. So we've got our hands on the hood, we're scooting along with our left foot on the left pedal, scoot, 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 and then throw the leg over. Scoot, 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 after the line, throw the leg over and pedal off. Okay, so we're also going to be looking at dismount now. So obviously the difference to the mountain line we need to mount after the line. Dismount, we need to dismount before the line, okay? So make sure we're not going in too fast into transition and likely to cause collisions. So the first thing we want to practice is actually just scooting with our bike. So we want to try and dismount on the left-hand side. And as we do that, it's almost going to be reverse of the flying mount, where we're going to be taking our leg off of the bike, bringing it through and cruising a little bit balanced on our bike. So we're going to put our left pedal down in a position and our foot onto that pedal. Our hands onto the handlebars or the hoods, okay? And we're just going to balance the bike. Okay, scoot, 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 balance. Try that again. So try to keep the bike upright, scoot, scoot, and balance. Balancing quite well. Again with that pedal in that position. Bring it all the way down to the bottom position. Left foot on the pedal, left foot on your left pedal, and you're going to scoot, and you're going to bring your right leg on the inside of your left. Okay? So scoot, 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 and balance. So your foot's now forward. So now we're going to get on our bikes, we're going to ride. We're going to try getting that leg over and through. Riding, leg over the back and through. So again, I don't think that'll pass muster. Look on a slow-mo, I think I mounted after the line. Let's try one more time. Once you come off that bike, again you're running like this, transfer your hand onto the saddle. And that's the skills you practiced before. Alright? So obviously if you've got clips on your bike already, and you've got shoes, these are great skills to still go through to practice the flying mount and dismount. But obviously you then want to think about how to get into your shoes. You're going to be practicing it in your socks or your bare feet. and you'll be having your shoes fixed onto your pedals in a position where they can go. So again, it's another thing, if you want to press those skills, have a look at YouTube videos, ask parents, ask other athletes who are actually competing and have done these in races as to how to get your shoes fixed in that position on the bike. And that's something that we can perhaps go through when we all get back together in junior sessions. Okay, well done.